We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up Cabo stock. We're on a monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bearish red doji. So that market is indecisive. So we do have price action overall. Higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint. Also adding second level lows. Let's also add third level lows and also fourth level lows in case the market goes up. So current price is sitting at 790.97. So zoom in and take a look. So if price works his way up from that area, it can head up to that next midpoint. That's like the top of that price action wick, and that will be headed up to 897.51. And if price pushes down further, it can end up to the bottom of that price action wick between the two SR lines, which would be near price of 700.22. So as I said before, price action is a bearish red doji, so it's indecisive. So that market doesn't know what it's going to do yet. We don't know if that market is going to identify a consolidation, or is that market going to push down further? If so, that market is coming down from a pattern at the top, multiple pushes to that high, which you identify as a first, second, third, fourth. So we have a double top, a retest 1, retest 2, retest, and market push a third time. So we're going to see this market could come up for a follow-up for the retest and push for a fourth and final time until we figure out if that market is still pushing in that direction from another pattern, or is that market still have enough momentum with this price action on the monthly time frame to still push down further down. Or if that market does work its way up, market can be identifying new patterns in the market, which will be identified as the first leg, and market comes back into that midpoint of that area, breaks, retests either at that midpoint or at the top of that resistance, and work its way up for incline W. Walking down to the weekly time frame. Price action on the weekly time frame is a bearish red candle, more like a doji with a long wick down to the bottom. So it's still a small candle. It lost a lot of momentum towards that bottom side, so that market may be identifying a reversal. So if so, market could be tagging this area for that reversal. So what happened was the third last candle pushed down, second last candle tagged the top, price action tagged the bottom, and it just came right back to that midpoint. So this will be the resistance, and this is the support, and market's hanging out on that midpoint. So this is what creates that consolidation until we see that market works its way up or pushes down further, or we'll still receive that consolidation sideways within that doji that was created on the monthly time frame. Walking down to the daily time frame, price action is identifying as a bullish green candle, so all that's identifying as a retest in the market. So let's talk about it. With the fourth to last candle and some of the third, it broke that market, pushed down to an area of support, and then the price action came back to retest. So if it fully breaks out, we'll be identifying that first leg, second leg with the breakout or pattern that shows a retest, and the market can retest and then push up for that incline W as we said before. If not, that's that market ran into the area of resistance with the price action, so it will be identified as a break, a retest, and market could work its way down. So it's either the market is going to identify a candle start breaking above this resistance line and breaking through it, or a bearish candle can form and engulf the price action current candle and the second last candle to work that market down. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame, same as well. The market is losing momentum with the candle, so it's still identifying the break and retest. Market's still in that midpoint of that area, so we still have to wait for that market to do what it do. So it's still an active candle in a 4-hour time frame, which can still break up and break through that resistance, or it could just run into that market as that it could be restricted at the resistance to work its way down for a break and retest. Walking down to 3-hour time frame, same as well. So price action bullish green candle, very small, side by side with the second last candle. So what's happening is that market broke, came back to retest, and just worked its way sideways, which we still have that consolidation because price action is within that midpoint of that area. Walking down to the 2-hour time frame, same as well. So when you start walking down the time frame, you're gonna pay attention to candle size. The candle size, second, third, fourth, still the same size candle, so it still have enough momentum to push. Price action bullish green candle, more like a doji, pushed up to the top a little bit, so it was a double top of consolidation. Why? Price action is side by side with the second last candle. That's what creates that consolidation unless we see that full breakout. And also we can see that that market did tag that area, that resistance, once and now currently twice. But still reading the same thing as we walk down the time frames. Same as the 1 hour, reading exactly what the 2-hour time frame is saying. Price action now could be a retest. So if we look at the low, there's a pattern here. So we do have that overall first, second, third, fourth retest. So it's a triple bottom or double bottom and a retest. Market spiked up to that high, that resistance. Now price action's a doji, very small candle, weak, could be a retest. It can follow up with the push out that area, but we're going to just say that price action just hanging around that zone of that resistance, or I should say that SR line of resistance, until we fully see that breakout of that area. Walking down to the 45-minute, same as well. So we just seeing that full patterns, first, second, third, and market pushed up to incline W in that area. Working its way down to 30 minutes, still reading the same thing. You can see that double bottom, first, second, third, fourth, retest one, retest, and market pushed up twice. Price action side by side with the second last candle, got that consolidation still happening. So it's still reading the same, so we have to let this market do what it do to see if it's going to fully break out. Price action 15-minute time frame, bearish red candle, trying to engulf the previous side. So if it does engulf the previous side, we have two doji side by side. So you're not gonna just want to see the engulfment to the second last candle, maybe the third last candle, which would be within the fourth last candle. So price action has to engulf up to the fourth last candle to see if that market's gonna drop down. But it can drop down to at least that midpoint, that area, because we do at price action is at the high. That's the midpoint, and we have a low here. So market could be identifying a break or retest and still push it up through that area. But we do know that price action is near that SR line or that resistance line, which is in that area, that zone. Walking down to the 5-minute time frame, same as well. Zoom in. So in a 5-minute time frame, price is trying to form a pattern, but it's just creating that consolidation. So it still has more work to do. So it could be a few things that could be happening as an incline, double top first, second, third, and market come back down. But you gotta remember I said before, we could still has to break this area, that midpoint, as a previous area to see if it's gonna really break down for that double top. Walking down to a 3-minute time frame. Same as well, so price action side by side, that's the consolidation. So this market has to still form to see what it's going to do, but so far we do know where it's located. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. CABO Stock.